Welcome back to Perks Recap. Back at it once again. We are hitting the Grateful Dead. We are hitting Samson and Delilah. This is from February 1978. Real quick, I just published a short video up on the shorts. If you have access to them, you should have no problem accessing it. Pertaining to the Grateful Dead on my channel. You just listen to the short. You'll understand what I'm talking about. But anyway, regardless, Samson and Delilah, this one was requested by Mike, so I want to thank him for the donation and the request. But let's get to it. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And let's get started. Oh, nice. I'm going to go back 10 when they start singing again. There's a cool story with this. That was all improv. What we just heard, the first 5 minutes of the song, is all basically improv because apparently Bob's microphone crapped out on him. It died, and they had to replace it. And while they were replacing it, Jerry just had to fill, and that's what he decided to fill with. And wow, that was amazing. Mike, I want to thank Mike once again for the donation and the suggestion. He also mentioned that wherever they keep track of this kind of stuff, or wherever they do these kind of like votes or whatever, a vote on like the greatest version of a certain song, he said this version of Samson and Delilah was voted their best version by over double the amount of the previous, the next one down. So this one apparently is clearly the best Samson and Delilah, and it's probably because of the part of the beginning here. For the first 5 minutes, you're just hearing Jerry going off, and the lineup is Jerry, Keith, Donna, Bob, Mickey, and Bill. So we got everybody pretty much. This is 1978. It says University of Iowa, but now at the bottom it says University of Northern Iowa, so maybe it's Northern Iowa. Regardless, 1978, February. Let's get back to it. I'm going to go back 10. There we go. Let's resume. My goodness. Got to give a lot of credit to both drummers too, because the drum fills in here are really good. The drumming in general is just really good. But this is Jerry's show at this point. I mean, he's just killing it and really must be having a great time, and he's feeling it. He's sounding really good. We're gonna go back 10 again. And this will probably be the last time I pause.
Well, now Samson and Delilah, they got attacked. Samson and crawled all the lion's back. And you read about this lion, he killed a man with his paws. Samson got his hands up around that lion's jaw. And he ripped that beast out of him, killed him dead. And the bees made honey in the lion's head. If I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way, I would tear this old building down. Good God Almighty. Talk. Woo.
Oh! If I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way, I would tear this old building down. If I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way, I would tear this old building down. I would tear this old building down. Whoa!
Had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way, I would tear this old building down.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So there you have it. That is Samson and Delilah from the University of either Iowa or Northern Iowa. I think it's Northern Iowa, actually, 1978. And yeah, it's a great assembly at that time. 1970, it's a good year with Don and Keith there. And I've grown to really appreciate the late 70s Grateful Dead as well now. The live performances are really good, really stellar. But I like them all throughout all the years. I've done plenty of 70s and 90s and 80s. I've done plenty of Grateful Dead, as I said at the beginning. Pertaining to that, what it boils down to is I've just done so much Grateful Dead. I need to do other things. I need to be able to do other things. I just, I feel obligated when somebody donates to the channel and wants a Grateful Dead song to do it. It's just that it seems like the Grateful Dead fans are the main people that are donating the most, and I appreciate that. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm in danger of actually kind of losing some of my YouTube income, by saying basically we're done with the Grateful Dead on this channel, but it's time. I have to go. If I'm going to make 5 or 6 videos a week, which is still always the goal, sometimes I don't get there, but if I try my best to get to 5 or 6 a week, and if I can get to 5, I'd like to do 5 videos with 5 different bands, 5 different artists, 5 different songs, 5 different artists. And, Grateful Dead songs are usually longer, so I can't get to more than 1 or 2 in a day, because I do 2 or 3 in a day when I do them, and then I'll just stagger them and release them the next 3 days in a row or whatever. But I can't do as many because Grateful Dead songs are usually a lot longer live, and now there's just so many. I've done a lot of Grateful Dead. I'm very appreciative of the education of the Grateful Dead that I've gotten from you guys. Definitely appreciate that, no doubt. And I've definitely appreciate the music too. I really like the Grateful Dead. I really like the Jerry Garcia band. I still listen to them in my car all the time. But for the sake of the channel, I think the health of the channel, to continue to move on, I need to get to other stuff. So for right now, at least, I'm going to politely ask everyone, if you're going to donate, I definitely really would appreciate it if you donate. Definitely helps me out quite a bit. But if you do, maybe let's get to some other bands. Let's give some other bands a chance on the channel here. And I'm going to also start going back into some of my catalog of things that I've seen and suggestions and stuff, other bands and stuff that I'll just throw out there every now and then, like I did a couple weeks ago when I did a Korn video out of nowhere, something like that. But either way, I'd like to get a few, and I'm not gonna say that I'm done with the Grateful Dead completely. I will go back to the Grateful Dead. I will at least, just in the rotation with everybody else, every couple weeks, every 3 weeks or whatever. I have no problem doing another Grateful Dead video. I just can't have 3 and 4 a week every week. I just had a friend of mine subscribe to the channel, and he was checking it out, and he got back to me later and he said, "Oh, I didn't realize you're a Grateful Dead reaction channel." And I was like, uh-oh, because I'm not a Grateful Dead reaction channel. I mean, I guess kind of I am at this point. From the time Grateful Dead came on this channel to now, they definitely dominated my channel. So it's time to move on, but I definitely appreciate them. Appreciate everybody who donated to expose me to their music. I definitely enjoy it. Please keep donating and suggesting and reacting and watching and subscribing. Definitely appreciate that. But that's going to do it. As for this one, I really, really enjoyed this one. I like the fact that Jerry did that little solo, that thing at the beginning where Bob's microphone broke and he had to go off on his own, and he just did, such a professional. If you didn't know that story, you wouldn't know that happened. But yeah, apparently Bob's microphone broke and Jerry had to just kind of fill it until they fixed it, and he did a stellar job. Of course he did. And and solos, this, like I said before, this is a Jerry song for sure. The guitar is the star of the show. It's definitely not in the background like sometimes it is for other songs. It's right up front. It is right in your face, and really, really good. I like Samson and Delilah quite a bit. I remember the last one I did a Samson and Delilah song like a year ago, and that one, I remember liking that one quite a bit too, but this one is better. So Mike was right about that for sure. Okay, enough of me rambling. If you would like to donate to the channel, information for Venmo and PayPal is in the description below. It's also at the end of this video, or hit the thanks button on YouTube. Don't forget about my podcast, Perks Recap Podcast. And that's going to do it. That's my spiel. Until next time, I will see you later.